And shifting focus to some more breaking news, even as Donald Trump uses such language against India at the United Nations General Assembly, accusing India of fueling the war machine between Russia and Ukraine. At the same time, back channels also underway. Breaking news coming in. Members of the External Affairs Standing Committee discussed a host of issues with the visiting US delegation. The topics of discussion included the H-1B visas and tariffs, as well as wider India-America relations. Is the big piece of news that's coming in. To get more details about this meeting, I'm joined by my colleague Payal Mehta on the broadcast. Payal, over to you.
I just wanted a very, very crucial meeting did take place on multiple issues, but, there was a visiting delegation. 5 members of the Democratic, from the Democrats were present in today's meeting, chaired by Dr. Shashi Tharoor. Of course, the members of parliament cutting across party lines from the Indian side raised the issue of visas. They raised the issues concerning the country, which is like tariffs, etc. And also the Sabar part from which we've also seen sanctions really happen as well. The Indian side has gone ahead and said that India has done everything to make their relations very, very good and very, very cordial with of course, the US. But, we've seen some very, very strange developments coming to the fore. To which, of course, the Democrats came out and said that they were really, really concerned with the situation, given the fact that Mr. Donald Trump was constantly making some utterance or the other. But they went on to say, quote unquote, saying that these were whims and fancies of one man alone, and largely the Americans did not feel that way. So they were hoping that the situation would really come out better as well. Several members of parliament expressed their concern about the US president's behavior, especially the fact we are given to understand that Rajesh Shukla, member of parliament from the opposition Congress's Rajya Sabha MP, came down very heavily on Donald Trump and essentially said that Donald Trump should have at least followed some basic protocol. What made sense for him to call the Pakistani Army General, for a meal at his, at his residence or at his office, in America? That did not make any sense to anybody. Mr. Shukla was extremely vocal about it as well. So other members have also expressed their concern. For example, the Samajwadi Party said that they were very concerned with the visa issue and they wanted the solving of the issue concerning tariff, because that mattered the most for them. And as far as the socialist policy goes, they were extremely worried about people's joblessness at this point in time as well. Thanks to the way Americans have really been going about things as well. But the one thing that the visiting delegation really highlighted, Avishman, that they said that the Indian diaspora which is there in the US, they need to come out and speak more as well. In fact, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, while he was speaking to the media after the meeting, told us very clearly that there was a lady member in the delegation who came out and said that not a single person has called us from the Indian diaspora so far regarding these visas. So these are issues that were discussed largely, but one thing came out very strongly, that it was a Team India which stood together, expressed the concern about what was going on in the US at the hands of Mr. Donald Trump.
Right. Thank you, Payal, for decoding that for us. So it seems that when it comes to the back channel talks also between the two sides, the same grievances